Yen and VX Lids. And on the flip side, you know, Nightya, Polar, and Velocity for no hesitation. We kick things off in game one. Let's get things underway, Hyper.
Here we go. It looks as if Nightya is going to send an early one on net, stopped by BCN. Let's not let them get going fast, boys. Let's put one in the back of their net and put the pressure on them, like I said.
Will be Velocity towards the center. Hydrosin is there. Not going to give him the space in order to try to make a play. Nightya off the sidewall, going to be looking for the follow-up. Is able to find it. That's going to be towards the net. Hydrosin off the post. Able to save that one, and back we will go. Scary for a second, but you may have found your footing. No, that's going to be another one on net, and this time Velocity finds the upper corner, and it will go in. Our favorite for the matchup, no hesitation, taking an early lead.
Like I said, they're already warmed up. They're already ready to go. They're comfortable and confident, so now it's on them to respond.
Need to respond. You can't let this run away from you. Hydrosin has been very quick here. I think he's going to be a player to watch out for the side of testing. He also had those great saves, but it's been too much for him to start. Will be BCN able to find that one. It's going to go back. Now going to be BCN looking for the redirect. Nightya is there, and now the counterattack going to be on for the side of no hesitation.
Yeah, Nightya is controlling the defense. He is the one who is in charge of those counterattacks, but here comes testing. Ooh, they survived this time. It's going to be another clear. Polar taking it over. Ooh, off the crossbar. BCN trying to get a clear. He gets help from a teammate. Velocity sends it back in. See if they can survive this pressure here. No, they cannot. Nightya leaves his mark on this game with his first goal.
And you said it, it's the pressure that the side of no hesitation bring. You feel like you cleared it out. You got it to the corner. You've got players there. And in the blink of an eye, you see the ball going through the back of the net, and the side of no hesitation can strike from anywhere. Off the kickoff, it's going to be Velocity already sending it that way. That's going to be a pass to Polar, and Polar puts it in. Velocity, a phenomenal pass. Nightya to Velocity to Polar. Oh my goodness, you want to talk about a team play? No hesitation. That is perfection.
Yeah, this is if you have kickoff plays, this is the tournament where that could make a giant difference. And you see another fake kickoff as Knight is going to take it off the wall. He gets a challenge right away, but gets past it, trying to get it to Polar. They clear it to the corner. Pressure again, testing on their back. They have not had consistent chances yet. They're still fighting, and they're going to get another chip shot. Velocity he knows right where to be. He's going to be in your face. You cannot get fast against this team. I wonder if testing has to slow the game down, try and get a little bit of control of the pace, because I don't think you can outpace this team.
I think the same. I don't think you can outpace them. I mean, Hydrosin has been the only one I've seen who's been able to keep up around that fast pace. You will get a demo there. We'll be still over towards your half. Nightya looking to make a play. It's going to drop over.
Oh, it's going to head over their heads.
It's going to be in.
There it is.
Exactly what you need in order to get some confidence under your belt if you are the side of testing. Finally, you see one go through.
That is what Envy would have loved last series against No Hesitation. They would have loved a goal midway through a match to feel like it's still possible. Now they have a little bit of momentum to work off of.
3 minutes here in this game number one. Has been the side of no hesitation on top of it, but maybe signs of life for the side of testing. It's going to be BCN trying to control it towards that side. It's going to go up. Now it's going to be Polar off the back wall. Can you find the second? The double tap is in. BCN misses that one, and Nightya is going to be here to collect instead. It will be cleared out. Great job by VX Lids, but that's going to be a shot on. Just going to be scary for now. Polar able to hit it towards the backside, and it will still be pressure here for the side of no hesitation.
And Hydrosin is doing everything, and he needs a little bit of help right now. Like I said, someone needs to slow the game down to let them set up a play or a pass or let an option get downfield, because as long as it's fast, No Hesi will control everything.
That's going to be another one. Leaks out towards the center. Velocity, can you get there in time? You cannot. And it has been these long goals. You have your third man pushed up so far in Velocity, and it's just the 50s have been playing well for testing. That's going to be 2 in a row for this squad. I mean, it's been a ton of pressure for No Hesitation. After that first minute and a half, testing has been able to hold the line.
No, this is a good sign. No matter how this game turns out for testing, they have shown they can adjust. They're playing the 50s. They're letting no hesitation kind of punch themselves out on some of these pushes because they, like you said, the danger is you can get complacent when you're pre-jumping and you feel too comfortable. Any adjustment the other team makes could be catastrophic, but BCN on the line stops that one. Hydrosin again clearing it out. He is controlling everything for testing right now.
BCN able to collect that one. He's going to toss it over towards the side. Velocity going to be the first one there. Should have a clean look at this. He's going to try to pass it over to Naitya. Naitya off the back wall. That's going to be Velocity off the double. Oh my goodness. Another team play from the side of no hesitation. Testing. You thought you got some momentum. All three players here from no hesitation, and they find a way to get it through the net.
Yeah, you can tell no hesitation. They don't feel any pressure at all. They didn't think the tide was turning. They're playing their game. Velocity, again, AFK, probably just getting a handful of chips because he knows how this game's going to play out.
A handful of chips. That is hilarious. BCN towards the center. Velocity just going to be towards that backside. He's able to collect there. The path's going to be over towards the side. Naitya able to hit it, but that's going to be 50'd over towards the corner. Naitya looking for another 50. And Naitya's still close to this ball, but Polar finally going to try his hand at it. And that's going to just drop ball down. Almost another. BCN is there.
Polar staying threatening all the time. The thing about no hesitation is all three of these players have danger. They all have the capability to do something that turns heads and just completely takes testing out. Another miss by Hydrosin. He seems like he's trying to throw himself in there to force the change. Maybe they might need to go for some demos now to be disrupting. Ooh, another clear. Velocity's going to try another angle at it. Gets a double tap off the wall. BCN's going to see that one out for now.
VX lids towards that goal will be Polar. Able to send it towards the corner. Going to be two players that commit. That might be a misstep, but Polar just going to get hit by his teammate, Naitya. Will hit him, but that's going to be a great job to make sure this isn't as scary as it could have been. 8 seconds left. That's going to be off the back wall. There'll be a player there, and that's going to be Velocity with another 4 goals, 2 assists from Velocity this time. Naitya doing his part as well. No hesitation, putting a statement on it this game 1 as they score a 6th on it with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, this is big. This is a message. This sends an echo to all the other teams that, yeah, you're not going to break us. We're mentally strong. We're just going to keep playing our game. Polar is just always downfield being a disruptor and knows he has his teammates to come up behind him. And Velocity getting the MVP of that game despite the snack he grabbed midway through. You'd love to see it. 4 goals from him, and it was a great defensive standing from testing. You see 10 total saves, but you can't live like that. You have to be able to put the pressure on the other team from time to time.
And BCN, he had 4 saves, but I still felt like he was the one who was a bit slower than Hydrosin and Lids. I think those two were really keeping that pace for the most part. I still think this out of no hesitation was a bit faster, but Hydrosin especially was keeping that pace close, making sure every ball was scrappy. It was 50s towards that goal line. You weren't allowing anything to be freebies. And I think you got better as the game went on for the side of testing. It was just that early portion. You let in so many goals to start that it's just hard to bounce back from that if you're the side of testing.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. And as Sean said earlier, sometimes you just got to forget these things, put that out of your mind, focus on what you did right. They did get 2 goals in a row. They showed that they can adjust. Again, you got to find the pressure point and where you're going to make your impact. We saw the 50 game got them both of their goals. So maybe you need to sweat out the attack a little bit, trust your defense, but also keep an eye out downfield. Let Hydrosin maybe cherry pick a little bit, see if he can get a bump on the back line, open up a lane as we're going to head into game 2.
Kickoff goes through. Nobody going to have control quite yet. Now going to be VX Lids backwards. BCN off the back wall. That's going to be a great shot and exactly how you want to start game 2. If you are testing, I was just about to say, they haven't really gotten a goal off of like good team play or anything like that. It's just been those 50s like you said, but that one, phenomenal from Lids and BCN.
BCN showing up. You mentioned him during the break, how he was kind of the one to be called out if you could find a weak link, and immediately gets a beautiful double tap and a save on the back line. He's going to go up for it again, but they cannot sweat out the counterattack. You knew no hesitation was going to come right back.
BCN, you put it towards the top side. You almost got it there, but just a second too late. And you're able to find the goal and tie things up if you're no hesitation. 15 seconds in, we've already got 2 on the board.
I like this one so far. Oh, that's going to head towards the net, though. And yep, this is where the speed comes in. Again, kickoff plays. You've got to watch out for them. You've got to have a guy lurking in the... You see a BCN cheated up for the mid boost, and he didn't even get it on his way back. These are still early on. It's not the worst risk you can take. Like I said, they might want to throw player down field to cherry pick, see what they can do, but that one bit them.
BCN the top side, going for the flip reset. He's able to get one. Will not go on net. That's going to be Nightya and Polar together off the post. It will go, but that's going to be Hydrosin able to collect and tie things up 2-2, and we just might have a game on our hands here, Hyper. This one has been back and forth. No one able to take a solid lead. Instead, it's just been answer for answer.
Absolutely. Hydrosin getting it in now. See if another kickoff play comes in. Polar's going to have a chance at it. BCN gives him the space, but has the time to get up and get that save. He's going to see if he can get a double tap cleared. Perfect challenge. He's up against Nightya now in the corner. Hydrosin's coming up to back him up. The center does not come through. Polar gets it out. VX lids. Dangerous center. Hydrosin's going to see if he can do something on coming back in.
Polar able to get it past BCN. VX lids hits it, but that's going to be towards the net, and Hydrosin can't get back in time. Nightya finds that goal. Phenomenal job by him. Polar passes it over. Nightya finds the final touch and right to that right side. No, not able to get back in time. That's going to be the lead over to the side of no hesitation with 3 minutes and 58 seconds left. Can you answer once more if you are testing?
They certainly showed they can. The only thing I want to see a little more of from testing is the team plays. Oh, Polar stole it on the line from his teammate. But the team, you're not seeing a ton of team plays from testing. It's a lot of solo plays. They're trying to get 50s in the right spot, see if they can etch out a 50 to get another goal. But I'd love to see some more options, some more maybe shadowing to see if you can get a play off of your teammate.
Be a scary push here for the side of testing. They were able to get it off the back wall, but not going to be able to find that one. It's going to be cleared out. Now going to be VX lid, puts it towards the center. Is anyone there? Going to be Hydrosin looking to collect. That's going to be a quick shot on Velocity. Able to find the save. Will be over towards the corner. Now the counter attack going to be in, but it will be VX lids able to send it back. So just going to be collecting boost for now. BCN sends it back towards the orange half. Be Hydrosin not able to find that one. Instead, Velocity's going to send it towards net, and nobody's there. And you talked about cherry picking, sending somebody towards a little bit more forward. Well, now they just don't have anyone back for these last few goals.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whose responsibility it was. Maybe it was a miscommunication, but all 3 players were on the wrong half by the time they knew it was going over their shoulder. Again, you got to make a quick adjustment here. 3 minutes, you need 3 goals.
Lids puts it down. A great 50 there from Nightya. Going to be Polar, the one who's able to collect. He's just going to try to air dribble it. Will go towards the center. Nightya, not a great touch there. Hydrosin able to get 50'd out. Going to just go back towards that top side. Nightya starts to take it over towards the blue net. It will go off the ceiling, and that's going to be BCN who's able to find that one. Velocity sends it towards the center. VX Lids is able to put it out, and now give the pressure. A little bit less scary, but that's going to be, oh no, I lied, Polar. I mean, that's just a great job off the back wall to find that double tap. Testing looking long.
Yeah, he's stealing the spotlight. He is the most comfortable one. We were talking about Nightya in the last series, but Polar seems to be has something to say about not having his name being brought up as much. He's showing us what he's made of.
4-goal lead for the side of no hesitation. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left will be towards the net, off the crossbar. BCN going to be the first one. He's going to send it towards the corner. So now you've got to push here if you're the side of testing.
You can see BCN he was really trying to get that challenge. He recognizes how desperate that is, that this is the last time you can take risks, and it still won't be the dagger. But Polar, see the control that Polar has, and most members of No Hesitation, they're just eating time every time they have the ball. They're taking precious seconds away. They're so good at controlling, and then they can just speed right past you when they want. Shot by VX Lids, but Polar's there, the man of the match.
Will be Velocity towards that back wall. Now going to be BCN. No Hydrosin was able to touch that one. Nightya goes up towards the top side. VX Lids is able to hit it back towards the orange half. It's going to go off the back wall, fly back towards BCN. The double tap looking to come in, but that's going to be cleared out by Velocities. An open net. You got too far forward once again. No Hesitation. Find another goal. 5 in a row. It was 2-2 at one point. It doesn't appear that it was now, that it's 7-2. No Hesitation have not slowed down after those first 4 went through.
Nope. You could have expected it. We knew the capability of No Hesitation. You just hoped for a little bit of polished plays from testing, but it's easier said than done when you constantly have a player in your face and you can't set up any tactics, or when your communication is immediately disrupted by a 50 in your face. It's just sometimes impossible.
Went up for the side of testing. Velocity going to push it towards the center, off the ceiling. Will be Hydrosin able to find that one, looking for a teammate to make the next touch. That's going to be VX Lids, but Polar is there. BCN tossed it towards the center. This should be a good push from VX Lids. He's going to put it off the corner. Will the shot come in? It's going to be a fake instead. Hydrosin off the crossbar. Hydrosin misses it. Right back to the hands of No Hesitation it will go.
Yeah, I think BCN's I think he should have been the one in rotation there, but they're going to try again. Hydrosin taking it in. He has BCN as his backup, but it will float along the wall. Polar's there to just pick it again. They're going to let him have it this time. Nightya put it in, gets another tap to keep it out of reach, but a bump downfield by VX Lids gives Hydrosin a moment. Velocity's there to get a double challenge to just shut it down.
Scary there for a second. BCN was able to get back in order to block that push. Will be Hydrosin, an air dribble towards the top side. Not going to be able to find that goal to go through. VX Lids sends it back to his own half, hoping a teammate might be able to collect 3 seconds, 2 seconds. This game was already over, but it's officially over now. The side of No Hesitation, 2-0. A great squad in testing. They sent them down to the losers bracket, and that was a loser semifinals match. So the side of No Hesitation have made their way to the winners finals, and I believe it is the Ball Slappers, the other squad in that winners finals.
Yeah, that will be a banger. You knew you wanted to see these two teams come at it, and these are the biggest names we've had so far. I think you will see last minute French again. Oh, never mind. I see they were eliminated by Chuz in the loser bracket. So these are definitely your 2 favorites in Ball Slappers and No Hesitation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both were able to watch No Hesitation twice now. I wanted to see if it was a fluke after they won 8-0, 7-1 in that first series. Well, they come out and they win in dominant fashions in the next series as well. They win in a 2-0. But not only that, it was a 7-2. It was I believe it was a 6-2 the time before, maybe even a 7-2 both times. No Hesitation have just not slowed down. They've just been phenomenal through and through. Ball Slappers, they 2-0'd, or no, they were the ones, I think they 2-0'd when they played, unless that was the one that went to overtime. I cannot remember. Do you remember, Hyper?
I do not, to be honest with you, but it is not over for testing. They are still very far in this bracket, and they can make it to the losers final, and they looked pretty good. Like I said, they made adjustments during that match. It wasn't a foregone conclusion they were going to lose. So I would be excited to see them again.
Yeah, I'd be excited to see them again as well. They were the ones that took last minute French to that game 3 where they lost the first one. That was Ball Slappers. So then they went on and 2-1 the B-Do-Beep, and now they made their way to the winners finals for the Ball Slappers. We saw No Hesitations run as they were able to take down Purpose Gaming, as well as Envy and testing now. So we get to this winners finals. I mean, this has been a Kind of a quick tournament. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's been I feel like we've been flying through this. So a big compliment to not only the league, but also all the players for making sure they stay on top of things and just keep running these games through. It's been a lot of fun, and this has been just high-level Rocket League through and through. I think we're towards the point of the bracket where all of these teams have just Grand Champ SSL, like high level of players, where we're going to be seeing a lot of those flip resets and things like that we've already been seeing with no hesitation. I just want to see somebody that can take it to them, give them a little bit of a game here.
Yeah, we have not seen no hesitation stressed yet. So hopefully the ball slappers can give them a run for their money. Ball slappers, you remember them for their defense. Their defense is what won them that match against French. And it might be a completely different bracket had you seen ball slappers defense not show up.
Yeah, and it's going to be that defense that they have to rely on again for the side of no hesitation. That's going to be so much offense, so much aggression that the side of the ball slappers, you need to make sure that defense is perfect once more. But before we get into that series, before we get that winners finals underway, we are going to send you to a very short break.